What's going on, guys? It's Steve. This video is meant to be 100% serious. This is not a joke. I'm going to just vent in this video about the New York Knicks. I'm going to just vent, and we'll see where it goes from there. I may scream, so if I were you, I'd put headphones on, whatever. Seven years ago, I remember all the hype. Carmelo Anthony might go to the Knicks. He wants to go back home. I'm coming home, coming home. Please tell the world that I'm coming home. Everyone in New York was excited. Finally, we were going to have one of the greatest players in the league. And we get him. We get Melo. We have him with Amari and everything looks good. And then, just like Allen Houston, Amari gets paid $100 million to sit on the bench. $100 million to sit on the bench because of injuries. And it's just Carmelo Anthony all by himself. We make the playoffs the year he comes because he's never missed the playoffs until Phil Jackson comes to the Knicks. He never missed the playoffs before Phil Jackson. And I guarantee you he won't miss the playoffs after Phil Jackson, which is not a coincidence. So, Phil Jackson comes along and... forget Phil Jackson. Let's rewind. We make the playoffs. We make the playoffs again. We lose to the Heat and the Pacers. Melo then has one of his greatest seasons ever. Second seed in the Eastern Conference. Third in MVP voting. He steals the first place vote from LeBron James, stealing LeBron's first unanimous MVP. LeBron that year went on a 27-game win streak with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and the Miami Heat. And they won 66-16. The second time LeBron's done that. He's done that in 08-09. The point is we were having the upside. You know, and then any logical person would think, let's go ahead and get Phil Jackson. Why wouldn't he? He's a proven guy. Even though, like I said before, any head coach can be anyone. Anyone could be anyone. There are a few good coaches like Greg Popovich and Eric Spoelstra that continue to dominate without their star players. Even though Greg Popovich has Kawhi now, but without Tim Duncan, he still dominated. But do you really think about it? Phil Jackson, he won 6 rings because he had Michael Jordan. What coach wouldn't have won with Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, etc.? What coach wouldn't win with Shaq and Kobe? What coach wouldn't win with Pau Gasol, Kobe, D. Fish, Vladimir Radmanovic, Lamar Odom, Andrew Bynum? I mean, come on. Sasha Vujacic. I mean, who wouldn't win with that team? So then time goes by. And he comes to the New York Knicks. He dismantles the team and gets rid of everyone. Every single person, he gets rid of them. He gets rid of Tyson Chandler. He brings in Andrea Bargnani. Oh my goodness. We're talking about a guy that we were up with like 30 seconds left. We just got the rebound. He shoots the ball. And we could have ran the clock down because they weren't going to foul. And he misses, and we end up losing that game. Now, you may be thinking, Steven, what are you talking about? How is it Phil Jackson's fault? Well, how is it the fact that Carmelo Anthony, in his 7 seasons with the Knicks, has not had a single all-star on his team? Why is it that we trade away everybody and we rebuild while Melo's in his prime? We rebuild. And things are going to look up, right? Things are going to look up. Who are we going to get? We get Pablo Prigioni. Wow. Pablo Prigioni. While Melo's here averaging 28 points per game. Phil Jackson says, here, you wanted help? I promise you I'll build a team around you. You have another level to get to. So I'm going to go get Pablo Prigioni for you. Pablo freaking Prigioni. We wouldn't give Jeremy Lin an extra $5 million. Bye, ignoring your calls now. He's trying to stack that money from wall to wall now. He goes to Houston. And you know what the fucked up part is? What player have we gotten since then? Derrick Rose. Good pickup. Courtney Lee, good pickup. I like that. Those are good pickups. Kristaps Porzingis, good. But then you hire Jeff Hornacek as our head coach. Jeff Hornacek. I've never seen a coach so stupid when it comes to rotations. I've never seen a head coach so stupid. And I know this because I've watched every single Knicks game. 82 games, except for the lockout season, for the past 12 years. Every single Knicks game for the past 12 years. Every freaking one of them. And you're going to sit there and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about? Jeff Hornacek? We're talking about a guy that plays Melo the entire first quarter. Oh, do your thing, Melo. We're up by 20, and Melo's still in the game. Why is he not resting while we're up 20? Then when we're down 20, Melo's resting. He rests Melo until the 5-minute mark in the fourth quarter. What the hell is going on? What is going on? That makes no freaking sense. What I've never seen in my entire life coaching so bad ever. And people say, oh, it's Melo's fault. Is it? Is it? What's the Knicks record without Carmelo Anthony since he got to the New York Knicks? It's like 9-72. 9-72. We're not talking domination. Oh, they can still win. Capture the objective. We're not talking 30 wins, 40 wins without Will. We're talking like less than 10. There was a stretch where they were like 0-15 without him. But it's his fault. This year, I'm going to have to sit through this team without Carmelo Anthony. Yeah, Kristaps is good, but if you watched Knicks games and not just highlights of his best games, you would see he doesn't know how to create his own shot. And when Melo's off the floor, he does not score. He shoots from the top of the key like 5 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, you would 10. He does that. So now I have to sit through the New York Knicks possibly not even winning 10 games this year. The #1 Knicks fan on planet Earth, who's defended him, who's even risked the growth of his fucking channel because all he does is talk about the Knicks when no one gives a damn about them. Me, the #1 Knicks fan in the world who defended them, defended Melo, defended KP, I'm going to have to sit through them going possibly 0-82. They're probably not even going to win 10 games this year. And I have to sit through that. I have to sit through Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks possibly not even winning 10 games this season. Do you know what it's going to feel like to be traveling back in time to 2007, to 2008, to 2009, 2010, back in the Eddie Curry days, the Chris Duhon days, Isaiah Thomas being our head coach days, Allen Houston, oh my gosh. We literally wasted part of the prime of the greatest player, the greatest talent we've ever had. And now you give him away for nothing because you, James Dolan, allow Phil Jackson to bring down Melo's worth by saying you just want to get rid of him. So what did we get? A bag of grapes for Melo. So now Carmelo Anthony's going to go win an NBA championship, possibly be Finals MVP, which is a good thing. Melo fan till I die. But now I have to sit through what I've sat through my entire life. The New York Knicks being mediocre. The New York Knicks. They're not even going to win 10 games this year. They're not going to win 10 games this year. And I'm supposed to be all jolly. Oh, trust the process. I don't want to be like the Philadelphia 76ers. They're already hyping up the Knicks versus the Sixers like people are going to watch it. Oh, the season debut. Buy tickets now. Knicks versus Sixers on TNT, on ESPN. I don't know who wants to see two garbage teams play each other. So now we're alongside the Sixers. The one upside that we had in Carmelo Anthony. The only thing that made us relevant. We gave away for a bag of grapes. Well, we gave everything for him. We gave Wilson Chandler. We got rid of Al Harrington. David Lee. Every freaking upside we've ever had, we've ruined. So now Melo's going to go win a championship. And we're not even going to win 10 games. You know, it really breaks my heart, honestly. Because if you think about it, we had Stoudemire and Melo. As soon as Stoudemire went down with that first injury, we should have traded him. We could have gotten so much around Carmelo Anthony. Chris Paul wanted to come. Blake Griffin wanted to come. Kevin Durant even said he might come. But Phil Jackson comes and ruins everything. Melo, go win that championship. You deserve it. As for myself and the New York Knicks, I'd be surprised if we won more than 10 games this year. It's been your man, Steve. I'm out of here. Peace.